Hello, everybody. Reggie Time here with a cheeky little 50-cent ante short deck action on GG Poker. We've been pissing around this week playing plenty of other games. We've been playing some PLO earlier in the week, played some PLO 5 on GG. Now we're playing some short deck. And this is just part of my enjoyment of poker return routine. It's pretty high stakes for me. This pretty high stakes. What do we do here with this ace queen? We limped. I guess we just try and block again. Probably get raised and fold. I guess, or maybe just take it down. We do just take it down, which is nice. This is pretty high stakes for me. 50-cent ante short deck plays pretty fucking big. The swings can be wild. But fuck it, we're having a go. See how we get on. We might do our conkers in 5 minutes. We might not. The games seem okay. It's a pretty long time since I played short deck constantly. I did play it when I was on the apps on PP Poker. I did play it a lot there. At very low stakes, I think 10-cent ante, and it was insanely soft. These games aren't as soft as those, but you wouldn't expect them to be really. But fingers crossed we can have some fun and have some interesting content. So this game basically, it's well. Let's go through the basics of the rules. There's no blind and small blind. Everyone antes 50 cents, and the button antes an additional 50 cents. It's played 5-handed on GG, and then post flop it just plays like no limit hold'em. There are no deuces through fives in the deck. The lowest card is a 6. Ace counts as a 5, so like the lowest straight is like ace through 9, ace 6, 7, 8, 9. Is the lowest straight. And the other difference to no limit hold'em is that in this game flushes beat full houses. Other than that, it plays similarly, only a fucking shit ton bigger, which is part of the fun and also part of the fear factor. This isn't meant to be a thing. You're very heavily incentivized to pretty much limp from most positions, like the first position, second position, maybe even that one. So yeah, this like 8 big blind open with 3 people to go behind you isn't an indication that this player is any good, in my opinion. So we'd like to see that. We can straight away. He's not playing a full stack. He's opened 8x from that position. We're going to instantly green tag him. This is much more reasonable. He's only got 1 player to get through. We have the a6 off. We're just going to let it go. The good thing about this game is it doesn't have to get that deep, because you can see it. Oh, I should put the money in stacks. As you can see, we don't need to do it at this stack, but just to show you, you can just always reset your stack back to 100 antes or your initial buy-in, whatever that was. I'm not sure if you can, if you're buying for $25 or 50 antes, not sure if you can reset back to that. I never do that. But yeah, I think it's a game that's heavily incentivized, like C flops, or in late positions, just like put pressure on people who are trying to see cheap flops. I enjoyed the game. It's a fun game. I'm too nitty at it, I would imagine. But what games am I not too nitty in, really? This is a pretty normal thing to see. Like 2 limps and then just a big raise. We've limped in early positions, so we just don't rate to have any of this board almost ever. We're not supposed to limp pairs, really. Small to medium pairs. I guess we'd have some 10 jack, etc. here. I'm just going to let this one go. There's some 10 jack that would just want to like check rip there, I guess, on that board. Straight doors do very well in this game. Pretty damn powerful things if you flop like an open ender, especially to the high end open ender. So if you have like 2 overcards and an open end straight draw, you're going to be doing really well against almost anything your opponent has. So you kind of want to be like just limping around, trying to flop strong draws, open and straight draws, etc. And you're very incentivized to fast play strong hands. and not piss around trapping slow playing. Here we're going for a limp raise if we can get away, if we can. Love this guy to do a big raise. He hasn't done it. Flop top pair. He's going to start with a bet. We're the most likely to have strong hands here, given that we've limped in the first position. The button isn't likely to have hit that board too hard, given that he didn't try to isolate pre. Again, here we're just going to stab because we just rate to have far more of this board than our opponent on the button does. He just snap folds. Not going to play the ace-6 for 10 antes. Some dude just rips 50 antes first to go. Don't think that's meant to be a thing either, to be honest. This guy's playing 3 tables. I noticed him in the lobby earlier and originally tagged him orange. I was going to tag him orange because he's playing 3 tables, but pretty confident he's not a regular now. He might be playing 3 tables, but doesn't mean to say it's good. Two ace kings. We would have absolutely knocked the fuck out of them with our king 7 by the look of things. Of course, we're never going to play that hand, but oh, would we? We'd have absolutely smashed them to pieces. Two 7s. I think we're going to just over limp here. I'll limp the ace queen with a view to maybe limp raising, maybe limp calling. This is just going to be a trivial fold with the 7s now. We're going to just call here, then just go with it if we flop anything half decent. Flop a gut shot. I think too exciting. And gut shots do better in this game because you just hit them way more often. Where's my Discord open? I'll close that in a moment. But I don't really want to call like 70% pot or whatever that is. It's a pretty big bet. We would not have got there. Right, let's get rid of this. Because that is going off in my fucking ear roll and it's doing my fucking nutting. Get off. Thank you. So we've been limp and this guy's raised really small. Shouldn't really be using this sizing, I don't think. But it does give us a nice opportunity just to call. Again, we don't flop particularly well. He shouldn't have any 7x in his range whatsoever. You wouldn't imagine that wants to raise from the button. We have backdoor flush draw, which doesn't have too much value. 2 over cards. He checks again. We turn a gut shot. I think we're going to start bluffing here. Just try and make him fold that ace king, ace queen, that type of thing. He just folds straight away. We would have rivered a straight. Another dude just going all in here from the button. Pretty common in this game. I don't think it's the worst strategy ever. I think like the more antes there are in, if people are playing like if it's 6-handed or 9-handed, you're more incentivized to do it. Obviously, the less there is in the middle, the less you really want to just be ripping. This is a really powerful hand, unlike Queen Jack suited. Flop a gut shot. Again, we're more likely to have the King X. These guys are more likely, well, especially this guy's likely to have interacting with the 9 and the 8. I don't really want to check call though, so we're just going to make a small lead. Try and set our own price. We rip a 10 off on the turn. It'll be delightful. This guy raises, which doesn't make a ton of sense really. What value does he have at over limps? I mean, I guess set. We'll do with 2 10s against when he's raised in early position. I mean, I guess we want to call. Try and spike our gut shot here, and we do. Okay, all in call. Guess we're folding. Do we have any leads here, or do we just check raise? I think we want to just, like, if he's got a set, which I think he might have, just want to like let him bet that again to try and like protect it, and then we just rip the rest in on him and hope to hold. I hope he's drawing dead even. So we have this guy just isolated to 182, which is just pure as fucking nonsense. No idea what this is. This is just glue of the highest order. This is just not a fucking thing in any shape or form. I'm not sure how we're going to play this when he gets back to us. It would depend. I mean, this guy just looks like he's not there anymore. He does call. Now we're just going to jam versus two opponents. So this is three opponents. Already $7.96 in. We're all in for $50. He's all in too. I mean, we should always have this guy crushed. He just calls. What's this dude got? Queen 10 suited. As you can see, he's only a very small underdog. Now he's not an underdog anymore. He was an underdog, but not a large one. Anything interesting for us? Doesn't look like it. Nope. GG. G to the G to the G, sir. He wins that one. The Jack 8 here with nothing going on whatsoever. Bricked just about as hard as we could. Yeah, this guy's definitely a fish. He's playing three tables in the lobby, playing three tables, but he's definitely a fish. This guy's got his king queen in particularly rough shape. Come on, the queen. Queen? Nope, that's not a queen. That is not a queen, sadly. Might feel a bit slow just two tabling, but given I'm playing what is relatively high stakes, I know it's only 50-cent ante, but the game just plays so much bigger than most other games. I want to make sure I'm not making any really sloppy errors. This guy just raised it 9x under the gun. I mean, I think we just rip over this. Think we just rip over this. Could be GG another $50. See, we didn't lose $50 in the last pot, did we? We only lost 30. He calls. He's got ace queen. He wants to run it twice. Yeah, why not? Probably end up chopping this now, but that's not a good start. He's got a lot of clubs on his side. Break. Lovely. Breaks. Break. Beautiful. Two for the good guy. Love to see it. Fuck me to charge a lot of rake in this game. Because I'm an absolute fanny, we are 100% just going to cash that out and rub it on our fucking more than ample titties. This guy's a fucking idiot. We're not going to fold to him. We might be the fucking idiot in just a moment because we flopped a pair, a good shot, and a backdoor flush draw. So we can't fold for one bet. Probably just call this and then have to fold turns, I guess. I mean, is there even a river card? We hit a 10. We're not the nuts. No, we've got a straight flush draw. Royal flush draw, nonetheless. Does he have ace jack? We have the second nuts now. Give him a chance to bluff. Or limit our losses if he does have the one card in the deck that beats us. Don't think there's any racing here. Beautiful. Love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, we've got some more money to run away with. Run away, run away. Thank you. I deposited just $200 to GG last night. I didn't even deposit to play this game. I forgot they had it. I deposited because I was playing on Grosvenor some PLO like 1:30 in the morning, and there was 6 tables going, and there was 4 regs at every single one of them, the same 4 regs. I was like, this is just shit. I'm at the 5th reg. Then, like, what is the point? I thought I'd see what GG's traffic was like. Then I realised, oh, fuck, I forgot they had 5-card PLO too. So we played some 5-card PLO. Did okay. Won a few buy-ins. Then we dusted some off this morning, and then I was just nosing around, saw this game, though. So let's see if we can dust some more off at this. Like when I just put $200 on, it's literally just like fuck about money, if you will. I mean, I'd rather not lose it, but if I did, I'd be like, well, whatever. At least had a bit of fun, reg. But yeah, who knows? In these sort of games where you fine. Sometimes I might lose $200 over the course of like an hour or something. But then there's going to be other spells where you just make like $1,000 in a week or something like that. So as we talked about in the last video, I'm never going to keep a lot of money on because dusting off a lot of money in 1 or 2 sessions would upset me. But yeah, we're certainly going to be willing to play higher stakes than I normally play with money that I'm not happy to lose, but comfortable losing. It's not coming from any part of my normal bankroll. Somebody sent me a payment in GG, so rather than send it to the in PayPal, rather than just send it back to the bank, I elected to reinvest it in my wonderful no limit hold'em games. This guy limps, so he can have some reasonable hands here. We're going to check, let him bet maybe, and see what he does, but he doesn't now. Just think we're going to buy our hand, which protect again. Well, not protect, but like just fold out any random like ace-x that might get there on the river, or any random like 7 and 8 or something like that. And check raise. I'm really not sure what this guy's representing here when he check raises. Didn't bet the flop. Didn't bet the turn. Now he wants to check raise, but our hand's just so bad it doesn't matter. I wouldn't know what I want to hit there, although that doesn't make a ton of sense. I suspect that that line could be laced with bullshit, or it could just be an incredibly elaborate trap with a set of kings or queens, but more likely to be a set of kings given we had a queen. Nine Jack doesn't really figure to have hit this player particularly hard. He wants to lead on this board, which I find a little bit strange. But we got absolutely nothing, so we don't care. We just let him have it. We could try an ISO here, I guess, with the Jack 10. It plays pretty well, and this guy is playing a lot of hands. Again, he's tagged orange because he's like playing many tables, but maybe he's just many tabling and not very good. Who knows? As nice as it is to see 2 aces, it's nowhere near what is that? Nowhere near as strong in this game as it is in normal no limit. We're just all in here. really want all these guys behind us to fold and just get heads up with this dude. In a $122 pot, he has 2 kings. He only wants to run it once. We can cash out for 105. I can't live with these sort of bad beats. We're just fucking cashing out. I don't give a fuck. Literally don't give a fuck. When I'm playing with a short roll, I couldn't give less of a fuck. I know that's negative EV. We'd probably lose a few big blinds, a few antes there. But quite frankly, when I'm playing on a short roll, as I am, then I can live without the variance. Because I'd like to continue playing these games. So we're just going to do something that is negative EV and not give a fuck. And if you don't like it, then you can just fuck off. I couldn't care less. The GG have that cash out feature now. They used to have some like ridiculous like insurance fucking feature that I didn't have a fucking clue how it worked. It seemed like it was fucking devised by somebody on fucking crack to me. Now it's just like what? Well, probably got what, like 80% equity in that pot there with the kings, maybe slightly more. He was offering me around that, so yeah, fuck it. If they want to make a couple of BBs out of me, then good for them. Betsy, we're just going to go with a very speculative raise. He appears to be playing on a ZX Spectrum 48K with rubber keys. I'm just going to make a small stab here, just fold out all these broadways and stuff. I'll try and fold them out. So do we overlimp the Jack 10 suited here? I mean, it's virtually a coin flip against most everything. Or do we isolate? On the button, I think I would isolate, but from this position, I'm going to limp. This guy goes all in. He's going to fold. Probably just going to record for around 45 minutes. I'm going to play for longer, but record for 45 minutes. It's just as another, hopefully for people who are still watching, maybe it encourages you to try different games. That's what I urged at the start of my last video. I genuinely stand by that. So showing my limited number of viewers some potentially different games they can play. Feels like a nice thing to do. I know the video won't get very many views. Again, don't really care too much about that. I don't monetize YouTube. It's given me the option now to monetize. Well, I finally started trying to like think about doing that. I want the so back, but then when it says, do you want to monetize a video, just click fucking no on it. There is some super thanks thing now. I don't want anyone to click on that. Maybe later in the year, if I do a fundraiser, we can utilize that function. But I don't want anyone to donate any money to me just for doing this shit. This is effectively like 5-6 suited. No. Just no. You win, Gordon. Well, you might not win. Oleg might stick it to you. Oh, look at that. We'd have flopped a cut shot straight flush draw. Put the 7 of hearts down just to punish me. Even though that still wouldn't be the nuts, actually, would it? Because 10 Jack of Hearts would have me in jail. We would not have got there. This might actually be the biggest stake game I've ever played on my channel. It's only, as I say, it's only 50 ante, but because the game just plays so big, the average pots are just way fucking bigger. I think when I did some studying, I watched someone who's way better than me basically say that these games effectively play like 4 times bigger than No Limit. I think we've talked about this in the last video too. So, even though we're only playing a 50 ante here, it's like the average pot size and the swings are akin to playing 4 times higher, apparently. Not quite sure how that works. You need to look into that. But yeah, it does play much bigger than a normal $50 buy-in cash game, as you've already seen. I have the Ace King here. I think we're going to isolate versus the guy who's currently playing 89% of hands. Make it 12x. We've got 2 pairs down here. We're going to just try and take the pot down. We don't really want to call here. We just want to take it down. Not too worried about him having a flush. I mean, I guess we just bet big here and don't fall to someone playing 89% of hands. We do take it down, which is nice. Oh, that would have been a pretty fucking ugly turn card. Doing pretty ugly. This guy had kings last time he opened, but he's opened smaller this time than he opened last time. He opened for 14 antes last time with kings, didn't he? Now he's opened for 9 antes with kings. So no size intel on this guy, unfortunately. Hold, kings. Hold. Hold. No paint there. That's a hold. Ten-8 suited. I wanted to play, but this guy just 8xing. We're not going to bother. Not with 3 people to go behind us. Snap. 75% pot flop. Ace 10 off. This game's pretty wild. We're not going to limp the ace 10 off under the gun because I don't think we're going to see a flop for the price of 1 ante. Maybe we are. Maybe we would have. We would have flopped a gut shot too, but never mind. The gameplay is much quicker than No Limit Hold'em 2. You're not sat waiting for some asshole fucking nit who's 12 tabling to finally get round to fold his fucking hand or what have you. It's a quicker game, more fun game, higher variance game. We want to see a flop with this dude. Don't want to reopen the betting. That's what I don't want to do, but I do want to see a flop. Clubhouse has a pretty shit top pair. Yeah, I'm not going to bet here. Really hard to get value from worse. And very easy just not to have the best hand. Now we might have the more confidence in our hand. Obviously, that doesn't change anything. If we're behind on the flop, we're still behind now. But, well, no, I guess that's not true. We're now going to head with Jack 7, I guess. Just call here. Try to boat up. Do not boat up. Now, he would almost certainly bet the ace of spades. Do we need to turn our hand into a bluff here? That is the question. Do we need to turn our hand into a bluff? He could have bet. What could he bet on the turn? Better than us. In the case queen without a spade probably has to fold. I think we need to bluff here. Take it down. Whether we had the best hand or not, who knows? But that was certainly not a value bet. try and ISO this guy. Not a particularly nice flop. He donks half pot. We do have a gut shot. And it wasn't mono, but flushes aren't such a big deal in this game. They're very hard to make. I guess we have to call one. Oh, beautiful. You love to see it. You love to see it. Gut shots do come in a lot more in this game. That's why we're allowed to call with them. We're all in. He's all in. He's drawing dead. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Come to daddy. Run away, give me the money. Thank you. Guess we overlimp the tens, not convinced these two will let us see a cheap flop, but they do. We flop middle set. No one's got aces here. Somebody might have just an ace. There's tons of draws out there. We're actually going to go with a sizable overbet here. He calls. Don't want to see a straight card, really. 8-9 now gets there, but we don't have enough left to worry about that. If he's got the 8-9, then good for him. Does have the 8-9. I never. Just want to run it once. Right, well, we guess we're running it once now. And we lose. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. Where's the nice hand? Where's the nice hand smiley thing? I'm shit. I am so shit at this. Nice hand. There we go. Can't be too salty. Three-handed. Don't really want to be playing three-handed. Hopefully this fills up soon. Don't know about three-handed if we're incentivized to race more than we are to limp. Just don't know. Easy call. Bluff river. Oh, it's not bluff, but try to rep a bluff on the river. Happy days. Called by the king 9. 10-9, sorry. Love to see that. Doesn't bet the ace. Interesting, I guess. If he doesn't bet again, we're just going to try and take him off 2 kings. Or 2 queens or whatever. Show me the flop, dealer. I'm not sure if this should be a limp or not. Don't know, to be frank. It's middle pair. Pretty shitty gut shot. Not going to take a stab here. Give up, I guess, now that ace comes on the turn. Ace and the queen. I'd like to see that. Guess we raise. call turn if he leads. Not versus overbets though. Not versus overbets. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this three-handed. I don't really know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Don't really know what the fucking hell I'm supposed to be doing three-handed. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be. Well, I do a little bit. I think I know enough to be okay in the games, but I much prefer a full table. Let me check the lobby, see what's going on. $463 in the account now. That's nice from 200 last night. Oh, $471, sorry. Pair and a flush draw and a gut shot. Check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it. And check it, check it, check it. And win. Guy showed no intention, no interest in bluffing there with 9-6 high. Anyways, yeah, we're going to look at the lobby, weren't we? Are there any other tables anywhere that have got more players? I mean, I guess we call with the King Jack. I'm going to bluff small turn river if he checks twice. Doesn't check. No, there's no other table. Well, there's three. Let's go on the wait list for. You want to get on the wait list for any of these? That one. I know. That's fine. It's fine. We've got a player coming back. We can forget about all that now. And this guy who I initially thought was a reg, but has since confirmed himself to not be a reg. And another one. So we're back to a full table anyway. Limping the ace king. Gordo goes with the ISO. He goes with the call. We're going to go with the all in. He's going to go with the all in. Guess we are too. Are we? Guess so. I guess we are. Oh, we got him absolutely crushed. Now we've got him super dead. I think even I can safely not cash out on that one. That seems ambitious. I'm going to put a note on this dude. First of all, we're going to cash out and rub it on our titties. Then we're going to put a note on this dude that he rip AJO. I think he was button money. Button short deck versus 5x open and call. That's just really important to know. You know, it's nice to know. You know, you want to know if it's ripping really wide or not, because that is pretty fucking wide, in my opinion. So that stuff's like pretty important to know. Why is our money not gone off? Maybe it will after this hand. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call with ace queen there anyway, but it's nice to know when people are capable of like being as wide as that when getting all the money in. There we go. That's better. Now we're back in our comfort zone. Oh, hello, kings. I think from this position we'd go with the ISO. Calls. Flip ourselves a top set. Gonna go with a small over bet here. We can just shove for that 2/3 spot on the turn. No, we can't because he just snap balls. He likes going for the squeeze in these spots, as Gordon. Gordon likes going for the squeeze in these spots. We're not going to, if he does, we're just not going to play back at him. Maybe we call. Maybe we just fold. Tens and jacks, pretty damn awkward hands. Now we have the most trivial. Oh, wow. We definitely have a trivial fold. Kings, aces, jack 10, queen, jack. I'll take the queen, jack suited. Unless that's a 10, we'd have lost with the queen, jack suited. Wow, it's big hold. Big hold there for the aces. Daniel's having a little boogie, isn't he? Go on, Daniel. He loves the aces. Top of winning a fucking massive pot, he just gets 24,000 chips in the Club GG free roll. Which probably locks him up a cash in that as well, you would imagine. Fuck it, we'll keep recording, it's fun. Keep recording until I don't want to play anymore. Well, it depends. My wife's gone out for a meal. She's probably going to be gone at least another. I mean, she fucked off at 40 minutes. Yeah, she'll be gone at least another hour, I would imagine. Maybe we'll just do a big fucking long one. Which is something, sadly for her, she never gets to say. Certainly not when discussing our limited love life. Like all these motherfuckers who wrote run it twice. I like to know them bastards because fuck them. Does not run it twice when in front. Because, because when they're behind and they want to run it twice, I fucking refuse them. Normally, I'll just offer the run it twice thing most of the time. Unless I'm behind. If I'm behind, I don't. I'm just like, right, I'm probably only going to win it once. Let's just run it once. But if I find somebody who just isn't remotely interested in running it twice when they're ahead, then fuck them guys. They don't get to run it twice when they're behind. You've got to have some standards in life, haven't you? That's one of my standards. So we've got a few hands on this guy now, and he's probably a little bit too loose. Do I want to keep him orange or do I want to move him in? Can we have a third? Can we have an much unused colour? That one that I don't typically use. Yeah, we'll have that one, I think. And that can go down as like plays multiple tables, but maybe isn't very fucking good. That's what we'll do for his tag. Have I ever used a pink tag before? Certainly going to be calling this Jack 9 suited on the button. Flop me good. Okay, don't flop me good. Aces, we'd love to see that. Over on table 1. Forgot about this now. Totally forgotten about it. Get out of my fucking life. Don't even want to see you again. Do we ISO from here? I guess we do. Really want to be going multi-way with this hand. I mean, we don't mind limping under the gun because like many people have got a chance to raise behind us, but there's only one plate left to raise. Really don't want to be going like everyone's seeing the flop there. Obviously, early position. Sometimes that will happen. You'll limp and everybody else will limp, and then you're stuck seeing a flop. But it's a very different situation. Jack's pretty difficult hand to play, like we talked about earlier. Guess we just call, see a flop, or try to. Not the best of flops. He bets small. I don't think we want to straddle, but thank you for offering. We'd love to see someone coming in on the straddle. These players who do this are almost inevitably blue tag. Whichever game you're playing, they're almost inevitably going to be blue tags because no one else fucking does it except blue tags. If he raises here, we'll be just punting the lot in. Doesn't raise. We do have an open ender. Guess we're going to think about going for check raise here. We want to lead, get called, and miss. Maybe we can just check call too. Maybe we can just check call. No, I think we're going to be a favourite against pairs here, aren't we? We've got like... No, we're not. We haven't got the overs. We haven't got the overs, so we're not. If this is like 8-9 flop, I think we'd just run it. We do turn the nuts. Nothing to be scared of, really. This board pairing will be unfortunate if he checks through. But we're going to let him bet again. Probably chopping if he goes all in. Okay, we're not chopping. He's just drawing dead. Love to see it. I love to see it. Get in my bank. Overlimping the 10-9 suited. Yeah, crushing souls here, aren't we? Yeah, fucking crushing. He snap bets. We have a pair that we're not especially proud of, and we are going to just fold. $10-9 off. No, thank you, dealer. Tempted me for a moment. Totally forgot the ranges that I learned when I was playing on the apps. Still got that course somewhere on one of my computers, so maybe if we decide we're going to give this game a bit more of a go again, maybe I'll go back and look at that. Maybe we'll move down in stakes and look to actually try and build a bankroll. This guy's going to put in the straddle on again, which we'd love to see. Straddle in the button. Do we want to re-straddle? Once again, it's very kind of you to offer, but no. We absolutely do not, because we are fucking filthy nits. We do want to call, though. We do want to call and see a flop if we can. Okay, we're not going to see a flop. Hope someone punishes him. Somebody punish him. Come on, Johnny. Punish him. Look at that. We would have flopped 2 pairs. No, thank you. Even though we're on the button, we do not want to re-straddle. That action starts on us on the button now because this motherfucker's straddled there. But we love to see him straddling. We don't care. We don't care that we just don't get to realise all our button equity or realise more of it. Another straddling coming. Can you just like turn this off to like just never straddle? Do we have to give the option every time? Don't need the option. I'm never going to do it. I'm a fucking nit. I would do it live. If it was in a live game where everyone was straddling, of course I would do it. Or if most of the table was straddling, of course I would do it. But online, no. Just not a thing. Not for me anyway. What are we rooting for here? Just not this one, I guess. Anything but this one. We don't have any 7x now, limping range. She doesn't have any ace-x, and he's checking back range. We've got just queen high. We're going to have a bluff. We've got an ace-x advantage. He's got a pretty big 7x advantage. But we win anyway. Look at me pretending I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Look at you straddle now, motherfucker. Oh, you can just do the all-in instead, can you? I mean, obviously we're going all-in, but we don't want to be giving off any major timing tells. Yep, I'll join you, sir. Do I want to cash up for $70? Fucking damn right I do. Fucking damn right I do. He's giving me 90% of the pot there, wasn't it? Or whatever. I don't know how to do some Oh, I wanted to get a fucking note then. I couldn't get it because he fucked off. Yeah, I'm going to do some research on that cashing out because I quite like it. quite fucking like it. But I don't want to be giving too much edge away by doing it. Top pair, open ender. Could bet here. He raised under the gun now. It's going to be pretty ace-x heavy, you'd imagine. Maybe he's. I don't want to be trapped here. He checks twice. I think we can have a little bet. This table's gone down to being three-handed again. Check the lobby at in a moment. Look, feels like we've taken quite a lot of money out of this session so far. Open ender. We have. I'm just going to stop saying what I think we have and we don't fucking have. And basically, I don't think he's got a very strong hand pre-flop. So therefore, we just get to bet more ace-high flops, I guess. Especially when we got an open ender. Turn the nuts. Guess we just keep betting. Charge two pairs. Charge diamond draws. Etc. Maybe we... No, I don't think we're meant to check. I don't fucking know what we're meant to do there. Lobby. Show me. Keep playing. I've been playing an hour. Big deal. Right. There is a four-handed table with... Oh, we've got a whale too. Get me at that table. Let's leave this one. Get me at this one. Get me on this table, please. This guy's gone all in. Jack 10 suit, it's probably a flip against most of his range, but would we take rake into account? It's not ideal. Jack 10 would have been royally fucked. Just at the moment, by the way, I'm just looking at the lobby now because it's on my other screen. We are currently 400 antes up in this session, or in real terms, $200 up. Love to see that. Fucking love to see it. And since yesterday, I am $374 up in less than 24 hours. Add that to the PLO money with, it's been one of my better weeks of the year in terms of my cash table exploits, and I probably played less than 3,000 hands. Who knew that playing slightly higher stakes in slightly softer, higher variance games could lead to such remarkable turns of fortune? Oleg hasn't been letting us get away with this very often, or Gordon, but we've got to keep trying. Got to play the game right. I'm not even sure this should be a limp, to be frank. I mean, it makes the worst straight. It obviously makes the best flushes, but when we haven't seen a flush yet, we've been recording, 56 minutes? We haven't seen anything looking like a flush yet. Maybe someone else has made one, but, we haven't been flooded with flushes, have we? Like Ocean 2 tabling too, when he's clearly a fucking whopper. Love to see that. Guess I'm just gonna stab pretty small here. Just fold out anything that isn't anything. King Jack or something like that. King Queen. I mean, we're ahead of those hands, but I'd rather just have him fold them when we're out of position. Well, at any point in or out of position. To do with Jacks here. I'm gonna fold them. I mean, we're flipping at best versus 2 overs, and we're miles behind to. Well, not miles behind, but we're behind to his bigger pairs. And I don't think that's something you see people do very often with pairs lower than Jacks. I think when people do that, it's usually going to be aces, kings, queens, ace, king, ace, queen, and then like some Jack 10 suited, 9-10 suited stuff, maybe. This motherfucker just doing the all-ins a lot, isn't he? Loving the all-ins. Hit a set here, we're probably fucked. Hit our gut shot, and it's going to be pretty obvious. I'm still going to be relatively weak compared to what the strongest hands could be. And we can't hit a club, which can afford. Turning a set we would have been doing. Give me cards back. Give me cards back. It's an interesting flop with the absolute stone nuts. Sadly, we get no action. Not expecting to get any either, really. Going to keep checking. Just hope someone either takes a bluff at it or improves to like a set of sixes or something. We're getting no action here. We're going to have to check again. We're just getting no action though, are we? Nothing gets there. No straights get there. Nothing gets there. Nope, we were never win a big pot. We were never going to win a big pot. As it's how when you crush the board that hard, what is anyone really going to have? Come on, TZZD 2020. Win. Oh dear. Oh, you got a chance. You've got a chance. Nah, yeah, no, you haven't. Now you're fucked. Oh, 9. 9 ball. 9 ball. Oh, so close. Mm. €7 68 cents. $7.68 here. That's going to win you the pot, my friend. That is going to win you the pot. Unless one of these guys has something to say about it, because I ain't calling you. Oleg put his pedal to the metal. Go on, Oleg. Teach him. Teach him a fucking lesson, Oleg. Jack 10 was in business. Jack 10 was in business and it would have held. Or it wouldn't have held because it would have been behind, but it would have won, shall we say. Where's that come from? That's not meant to happen. Oh, we're going to pay Oleg off, aren't we? We're just going to pay Oleg off. That's what we're going to do. Oh, no. We chop it, I guess, do we? No, we just win. Oleg decided he wasn't going to. To be fair, it wouldn't have worked because I'd already announced we were paying him off. Right, I'm going to safe to assume Oleg doesn't have a 7 here, but maybe he does. Maybe he does when he bets. We have a gut shot. So tempted to raise here. That's what we're going to do. Ah. Oh dear. That's not good, is it? That's not good. Bye. Every time I've tried to make a move all week, it just never works. It never works. People just always seem to fucking have it. Mm. No, we don't want to be playing three-handed, do we? Let's have a look at the lobby again. There's actually only 4 games running right now. We're in 2 of them, and the other 2 are short-handed. Now this one's three-handed. That's because we're fucking at it. And we're also at that one. So there's only one more table. Oh no, there's that one there. There's 3 players, and then we're going to join. So we're going to go in there like that. Just like that. And we're going to leave this one. And we're going to drag this table over. Pretty nice looking tables right now. Update on this session. We are not quite 200 up anymore. I think we're just going to rip the Jack 10 suited just to try and freeze out the players behind us and just run it against Junjuri, who maybe just gets downgraded to green. We're up against aces. You can run it twice if you want, mate. I don't mind. We're virtually a flip. That's not a good flop. Excuse me. 9. Ace. Jack. No. Flush. Nice answer. He just wins the fucking lot, doesn't he? Nice hand. I guess we raise from this seat. With the ace queen. Take it down. Enter the 1 with this rather exuberant picture. Oleg, not giving a fuck with his 2 10s. Not giving a fuck. Oleg drawing close to dead. Now he's actually drawing dead. Now he needs just sold 10. I haven't seen a 10 yet. Might be one there. No, there isn't. Zoom challenge. I get to see with this guy. It's like a kind of short stacker, like semi-reg. That's my impression of a Zoom challenge early doors. Good thing is you can't properly short stack this game as far as I can tell. Actually, what is the min buying? No, the min buying is 50 antes, which is good really, because you don't want cunts coming and buying in for 20 and ruining like the game dynamics. So they can't complain with the tables. They seemed a bit reggy when I played a short session earlier. Plenty of like the orange tag types around. But right now we've got 2 very good tables. It looks like we do anyway. Don't want the Jack 6 off, do we? That's like literally probably one of the worst, if not the worst hand in the game. What was it when I was watching a stream and they were playing? I think it was like the Jack 6 off, or maybe, yeah, it was. I think it was Jack 6 off. This is like the 7-2 off of short deck, I think. I was watching a Triton cash game once, and I think they had a bounty on the Jack Six, as if anyone won a hand with Jack Six, like the Seven Deuce game. Only it was the Jack Six game. I think it's Jack Six that's the worst starting hand. Do we isolate the Ace Jack here? I think we do against this dude. Do we 3-bet the King Queen? Let's try and see a flop. Do we c-bet the Ace Jack here against Jun? I guess we'll try. Turn the absolute nizzles. We're going to be all in. Good turn card for us here. Versus 2 checks. We're just going to take a stab. Jun doesn't give us the action. It doesn't give us it here either. So we wanted it here. We didn't get it. We didn't want it here, and we didn't get it. So guess we'll settle for that. That's 3 gut shots we've smashed in tonight on this video, isn't it? Just absolutely smashing gut shots. Well, not just gut shots, nut shots. Smashing nut shots in for absolute fun. Like it's the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, this guy might, because he's just used to want to play all in or fold, doesn't he? So he's going to get that asshole tag. He's getting the asshole tag. That is a big old race from Eddie. If it's a Jack 10 suited, I'd probably just fucking run it, but it's not, so we'll fold it. How much rate back you get from these fucking games? Triple eight rate back isn't that good. Where do I even fucking find it at? I've been $7.73 in rate back since my deposit 18 hours ago. Fuck knows how much they're raking out of these games, so it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. But it's not just the only rate back you get, because you get the fish buffet, you get these daily rake race things. So it does add up over time. But I think I'm right in saying Triple Eight is one of not Triple Eight, GG is one of the highest raking sites. I mean, rakes pre-flop to start with, pricks. But it provides, I mean, I'm still self-excluded from Poker Stars for another 18 months or more. So I can't play there. Party Poker's just a pile of shit. Triple Eight's a pile of shit. And I'm surprised that more sites haven't brought like these games in and pushed them, to be honest. I know the short deck happens on Party Poker, but barely goes from what I can tell. And Triple Eight don't have it. iPoker have it, but it's a really shit form of short deck because it just plays that no limit holder. It's got small blind, big blind. Boring. Boring as shit. Doesn't punish nits like me anywhere near enough. Do we want to try an ISO here? Queen 9? Probably not. Just gonna let Eddie make it like fucking $12 again and bin us that way. $7:25. Yeah, I think we'll take a little break. I don't really want to walk away from these games, but I'm playing like an hour and a half now. Tend to start losing a little bit of focus. Just like sometimes need like a 15 minutes to like an hour just to kind of recharge. Play these queens and sit out next hand both tables. That's not a good flop. Got some backdoor potential, but nothing to get excited about. So we do that cash out thing, then we'll be able to do the math at the end of the video, won't we? So that puts us down to just $50 there, doesn't it? I believe it does anyway. So we started this video, I think we had $363. We've got 435 now, plus 100 at the tail, that's 535. So that's what, $28 short. Yeah, $170. I think we made this video. Pretty damn pleased with that. Pretty happy. And yeah, we're going to leave it there for now. Very much an impromptu video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's going to be going out randomly at like 8 o'clock on a Friday night. Hopefully inspire you to get in some crazy games over the weekend. If you do, please leave a message in the comment section or on Facebook groups where I post it. And yeah, let me know what you think about these games. No one ever does. You know, I ask people to let me know what they think, and nobody ever does because you're all fucking, no, there's no limit hold'em, no limit hold'em. It's the only game in town. But yeah, I would be interested in receiving some comments. And if you got this far in the video and you haven't hit the like button yet, I guess do that. Doesn't really matter if you don't, but if you got this far, you must have enjoyed it a little bit. So do hit the like button. But anyway, I'm fucking off for a little bit. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing, and bye bye for now.